Susan, you got a minute?
What's up?
Where are you? It's not a good idea to slack off at work.
You make me look bad saying I'm slacking off. I just came to the cafe to take a break.
That's what we call slacking off. You were playing with your phone during the meeting the other day.
I couldn't help it. The meeting was boring. To be honest, meetings are a waste of time. People who want to talk should just get together and talk. And tell us what they've decided afterwards.
But it's not good to have that kind of attitude at work.
Why not? This company is run by my dad. I'm the president's daughter, remember?
And it's a company that your mother founded. Even if you're the president's daughter, you're still one of the employees. The other employees are watching you too. You should take your job more seriously.
Shut up! What I do is none of anyone else's business. I mean, can you please stop lecturing me like you're some big shot? You're just a regular employee.
I want you to take your job more seriously. I'm nagging you for your sake.
For me? Give me a break.
If you don't take your work seriously, you'll place a burden on others.
They can afford to have one slacker.
That's wage theft.
You're so fucking boring.
I think I'm just normal. Anyway, go back to work.
Oh no. You really are a boring guy. I thought you were more open-minded when we got married.
Our private life and work are separate, right?
All right. I'll go back after I finish my coffee. Bob, are you still working so fucking seriously?
Susan, I don't see you in the office. You're slacking off at work again, aren't you? What are you doing?
It's none of your business. You're a stranger.
Stranger?
We should get a divorce.
What?
We've paid off the company's huge debt, and the company's on the right track, so you're no longer needed.
How does that lead to divorce?
I don't want you to do anything with the company anymore. You keep lecturing me about not slacking off at work. I'm fed up with you.
You're an employee too, so you're supposed to do your job.
My dad pays me no matter what.
Because you are like that? As soon as your mother got sick and your father took over, we were on the verge of bankruptcy, weren't we?
Shut up! I'm only expected to smile and look pretty here.
It's a family business. I don't think so.
You fell in love with me at first sight at a party and approached me.
That was a long time ago. You were nice to me at first too. You changed when my brother took over my dad's company.
Back then, my mom was the president of our company, and she was always nagging me to work. So I just wanted to marry you and become the president's wife and leave our company.
That's what I thought.
I thought I would be a housewife and live a life of freedom. I can't believe you didn't take over.
My dad's company is in IT industry, and it's not for me. I told you I worked in a restaurant because I like working with people.
You quit that too.
That's because your father asked me to help him with his company.
But you said yes right away. You couldn't do the job at your old place anyway, so you were looking for an excuse to quit, weren't you?
I just wanted to protect the company that my mother-in-law, whom I respect and admire, started. I lost my mother when I was very young. Your mother told me to think of her as my real mother. I really appreciate that.
Okay, I'm tired of hearing that story. But a cleaning company is so lame. I wish they had a cooler company.
You choose a job based on whether it's cool or not? I really don't understand your values.
You don't have to understand, as long as I can have fun and make money.
Your perspective is totally wrong.
I definitely don't want to work hard. I'm the president's daughter, after all, you know. Blue-collar workers just should do the job.
The hourly wage for those workers has been the lowest since your father took over. That's why all the good workers left.
How can they ask for a higher salary when all they do is cleaning? They should know themselves.
Because all the experienced workers left. New workers teamed up, and they ended up breaking the machines they were dispatched to.
That was really annoying. They made a big deal out of the fact that the old machines was bound to break down sooner or later. And they wanted $100,000 for compensation. Don't you think that's terrible? We couldn't pay it, so we had to go into debt.
Of course we should pay for what we broke. I've been working hard to get the company back on its feet.
You're right. We've been getting contracts with new temp agencies. I'll give you credit for that.
You sound like you are my boss.
I also don't like the fact that you set up training for new staff. Can you please stop wasting our expenses on those kinds of useless things?
If you don't train your staff, you'll make another mistake.
Cleaning is all about sweeping and wiping. You don't need training for that. And you're asking for a raise for them even though anyone can do the job, aren't you?
Watch what you say. Cleaning is one of the finest professions, and they should be paid fairly. We've been getting more contracts lately, and our profits have been going up a little bit, right? I want to give that back to the staff.
They should be thankful that they are getting at least minimum wage. We should spend what we want. Raising wages is a joke.
You really think that's a good idea? You can't run a company without treating their employees fairly, you know?
Okay, I've had enough of your lecturing.
I'm just thinking about the company. Why don't you think about it too?
There's nothing to think about. As long as I can make a comfortable living, that's all that matters.
That's what's ruining the company. Your father is the same. He tries to make us work overtime for free and reduce our pay. If you and your father keep doing what you've been doing, they will leave again.
Aren't you mistaken? The reason we're making a profit isn't because we're getting more contracts. It's because Dad cut back on labor costs.
That can't be true.
Labor costs are the biggest waste of expense. Since you're the son of a business owner, and I figured you'd have all kinds of knowledge. I'm disappointed.
At least I think about the company more than you do.
Well, I'm just thankful that you got a big contract for the regular cleaning of the office building. We're in good hands now, thanks to your hard work.
Wait a minute.
You're not going to tell me you don't want a divorce, are you?
Not at all. Your mother is getting out of the hospital in a week, right? I want to hand over that contract to your mother.
Why not Dad?
She's the only one I can trust. If you don't do that, I can't leave the company even if we get divorced.
Okay, but I can't wait more than a week.
And let me check one last thing.
You're persistent. What?
It's true that the company is doing well, but I don't think we make enough to pay back the debt of $100,000. Did you really pay it off?
Yes, it's paid off. You're just ignorant. You don't have to come home. You can stay at a hotel starting today. See ya.
Wait, Susan. $100,000 is a lot of money. How did you get it?
I don't know. Dad got it somehow.
Somehow.
Well then, we're strangers now. Don't call me about anything that doesn't matter. You're fired today, and I've filed for divorce.
Wait a minute. Susan. Susan. I need to talk to you. Answer the phone.
What? You're so annoying. Stop it. I'm out for something important right now. Can we talk later?
Just listen. I'm home to get my stuff, and I looked in the joint savings account. It's all gone.
Oh, you found out?
You withdrew it?
Yes, I did.
There was $150,000. What did you do with that much money?
I paid off the company debt.
So that's why. How could you do that without telling me?
It's not worth the trouble to pay back every little bit. Besides, it wouldn't look good having $100,000 in debt, would it?
Then what happened to the other $50,000?
I don't have it anymore.
What did you spend it on?
I bought a high-end bag and a purse that I wanted. And some jewelry too.
Oh, come on. That money was ours, not yours.
Don't be so stingy. We paid off the debt. Why not celebrate it?
I can't believe you spent all that money without even discussing it. That's not right.
Oh, it's your fault.
What?
I've been stressed out over you meddling in the company. I feel better now that I've shopped.
Okay, I'm going to visit your mother and tell her what happened. We'll talk about it later.
There's nothing to talk about. It's already decided that you and I are getting a divorce.
We haven't finished the formalities yet.
That's because you're waiting too long. I need you to divorce me as soon as possible.
Why are you in such a hurry to get a divorce?
My boyfriend proposed to me.
Huh?
When I started talking about divorce, he only proposed. I was going to wait until a week after Mom was discharged from the hospital, you know?
What the heck is that?
But you know what? Yesterday, he told me he wants to register the marriage as soon as possible. So you and I need to get divorced right away.
Who is he? And how long have you been together?
Over 4 years.
That long? So you're saying you've been cheating on me ever since you married me?
He is my true love from the beginning. But I thought you were going to be the president, and you would have more money. I just chose you.
You are all about money, aren't you?
Of course. I want to live a comfortable and luxurious life. But you let me down.
Don't think it's all going to go your way. If you've been dating him all along, that means you've been pretending to be single, right? It will never work out with that boyfriend either.
I'm single now, so it won't be a problem. He got a promotion and is on his way up, so there's no reason for me to turn down his proposal.
You cheated on me and then spent our money. It's too late to apologize now.
I couldn't tell him I had a debt, and our money was my money too. The divorce was final. Don't make a fuss about it.
Is that what you really think?
Don't start talking about alimony. Do you know there's a statute of limitations on cheating? Me and him have been together for 4 years. It's your fault that you didn't notice.
I get your point, and I'm divorcing you. But I'll hand over the big contract to your mother. Let me stay until then.
Oh, Dad said he doesn't want Mom back because she is annoying.
What do you mean?
Dad said he's getting a divorce too, and he doesn't want you nor Mom at the company. He's going to take over the contract.
I'll terminate the contract with all the clients.
You sound like a loser. You don't have any authority over our company.
I doubt that.
I think you'd better back off. You're so hung up on the company and me.
Say whatever you want. I've packed my bags and I'm leaving. You'd better be prepared for what's to come.
Okay, bye. Bob? What the hell is this? You know something, don't you? Come on, pick it up.
I'm busy. Make it quick.
I keep getting call after call from clients wanting to terminate our contract. What have you done?
I can't stay at the company. I've been saying goodbye to my clients.
Why is this happening just because you're leaving?
Didn't you notice? After your father took over the company, you had that accident. His reputation was bad.
That's because of our incompetent staff.
We only have clients from when your mother was there. And I signed a new contract.
Me and my dad just have to be there. That's the privilege of the president and his daughter.
Because of how you guys are, I followed up your mistakes several times, and they kept the contract until today.
I don't know anything about that. All the workers are bringing their resignation letters. What is up with this?
I told the staff that I was quitting. If that's what's going on, it proves that they don't trust you guys.
We're paying minimum wage to people who can only do what they do. They should be grateful.
Grateful? Give me bread. You guys just look down on them.
I beg your pardon?
It's not just the wages that are causing the staff to quit. It's because of your attitude.
I didn't do anything wrong, and neither did my father.
Unless you and your father change, you can't rebuild the company.
Why should we change? The staff should be in line with the management, don't you think?
Then the company will just go out of business. It only managed to hold on because I was there.
I don't believe that.
Even if you don't want to believe it, the reality is the same. You're doing it wrong.
I don't care. Just do something about it. I don't want this to go on.
There's nothing I can do. After all, I've been fired.
But
I knew you guys weren't cut out for running a business.
shut up! It's just not right that the clients who have been with us since Mom was there started terminating contracts. Mom should just be in charge again.
But your father said he's getting a divorce too. That's why you're kicking us out of the company, right?
I won't let Dad get a divorce since things have turned out this way. I'll just have Mom come back.
Actually, I'm with your mother right now visiting clients.
What? Mom's out of the hospital?
The day you told me you were getting a divorce, I told you she'd be out of the hospital in a week.
Is that so?
You really only think about yourself, don't you?
But we haven't heard anything from Mom.
You guys didn't even visit her. You do whatever you want. She says she's fed up with you guys and she's divorcing your dad.
I understand where you're coming from. Let's calm down and talk about it.
I still have to visit clients, and I won't listen to what you have to say. It's too much trouble. I'll just send you some papers, so make sure you check them out.
What? What's more?
I agreed to the divorce, of course. But I was wrongfully dismissed. I'll have your father to take responsibility for that.
Huh?
I was suddenly fired because of your stupid ulterior motive. So of course, I demand it.
Don't tell Dad. If you do that, Dad will find out that I was having an affair.
You didn't tell your father about the affair?
I thought it would be better if I told him that we had met after we broke up and married right away.
You think that excuse is going to work?
If I say so, people will believe me.
What makes you think that is going to work?
Shut up! Dad will take over the big contract, and there's no reason for you to stay. Shut up and leave!
You don't even realize it, do you?
Huh?
The big contracts. You don't even know who you're dealing with. But it's my brother's company.
Oh, really?
I asked him to do it so my staff could get some experience. But he said he wouldn't sign the deal if it didn't involve me and your mother.
Oh, no!
I told you that I'm going to terminate the contract with all the clients. No one would sign the contract knowing that you two are the only ones left.
Well, I'm fine with that. I'll be a housewife when I marry him anyway.
By the way, I also had a detective agency to check out your boyfriend.
What? I won't forgive you if you do anything to him.
We've got his address and his workplace. I'll explain that you are a married woman.
I'm sure he's serious about me. Why do you want to make us the bad guys?
Of course it's your fault. Don't be a drama queen.
What's going to happen to me?
I'm going to charge you alimony.
Huh? What are you talking about? The statute of limitations has long passed. I think it's 3 years. But he and I have been together for 4 years.
3 years means since I found out.
I thought it meant since we started dating.
I knew you didn't understand. If it's after you started dating, the statute of limitations is 20 years. Of course you're going to have to pay alimony, and maybe your boyfriend will charge you something too.
I can't make that money even after I sold the bag and jewelry.
Oh yeah, and the money you used to buy those, I'll ask for half of it back.
I don't have that kind of money.
If we divorced you guys, I'll cut ties with the company and you guys, so you can do whatever you want. But you're going to have to borrow or do whatever you have to do to pay the fee.
Bob, let's not get a divorce.
Huh?
I won't cheat on you, and I won't need a luxurious life. We can surely start over.
This is what happens when you look down on people and be selfish. We will never get back together.
I don't want to be in debt anymore. We were wrong, so forgive us.
Susan kept pestering me to get back together. With the help of a good lawyer, the divorce was successfully finalized. At the same time, my mother-in-law divorced my father-in-law. My father-in-law tried to rebuild the company, recruiting employees and getting new contracts. However, because bad rumors were spreading in the industry, he was unable to hire any employees or obtain any contracts, and the company soon went bankrupt. Moreover, it was discovered that my father-in-law had an affair while my mother-in-law was in the hospital. He ended up being sued for alimony, just like my ex-wife. They lost their jobs, had no income and no savings, and were forced to borrow money to pay the fees. Now they live in a shabby apartment. They are working multiple jobs from morning till night. I, on the other hand, started working at a new cleaning company, where my ex-mother-in-law founded. It is a small company that has just started, but I'm very excited to increase the number of clients.